Mayuri looked at me quizzically. She's always been sensitive to changes in my demeanor. So I put on a smile and responded as Houin Kiyoma.
問題ない。世界を支配する機関といかに対決するかについて少し思いを馳せていただけだ。昼間、有明で会おう。
Mayuri didn't leave right away. She just stood there in front of the door, looking at me.
Mayuri.
Mayuri cheerfully flew out the door, suitcase in hand like the White Rabbit in Wonderland. The sound of her footsteps gradually faded away. Now alone, I take a deep breath. The time limit was 13 hours after that point in time. In those 13 hours, I was able to return to Lukaku to manhood. I was to return. I thought I had to change her back, but now?
Okari?
A voice calls me back to the present. There's Mayuri dragging her suitcase. Daru isn't with her. She's probably upset. After all, I completely stood her up on the promise we made this morning.
来てくれたんだ。でも、ちょっと遅いよ。マユシーはずっと待ってたのに。すごく寂しかったのです。
すまない。
I can't look Mayuri in the eyes. As Mayuri was waiting in vain, I was making the worst possible decision for her. I chose not to turn Lukaku back. I chose not to save Mayuri. Let's not beat around the bush. I chose to let her die. It's not that I don't want to save her, I do. But I can't bring myself to make the necessary sacrifice.
Luka-chan wa?
来ていない。
また泣かせちゃったの？
いや。
My thoughts are a jumble. Her every word seems an accusation. Of course, I know that's not her intent, even if she knew what I had done. This innocent childhood friend of mine doesn't have a bitter bone in her body. It's my guilty conscience, changing Mayuri's words into swords, stabbing straight through the heart. But even so, I can no longer change the past. I don't want to change it. So I have no other choice. No other choice but to accept the death this world so desires. If I were a normal man, I would have had to accept Mayuri's death, whether I liked it or not. I wouldn't have been able to try to avert it. But by chance, I acquired the powers of a god. It allowed me to try again and again. If anything, I should be grateful for the opportunity I was given. I can't let Mayuri sense my unease. She can always tell when there's something bothering me. "10 minutes left. I want her to spend them happy and carefree. That's the very least I can do for her. So I put the mask of Hoi in Kiyoma just as I did for Lukaku.
案ずるなマユリ。俺とルカ子は至って順調。あの秋葉原の先森たる巫女とは強い縁で結ばれているのだ。そう、俺とルカ子は離れたくも離れられない運命なのだよ。そして今日、この俺の IQ170 を誇る灰色の脳細胞を持ってルカ子に笑顔を蘇らせた。あいつは言った。俺と一緒に修行ができて楽しかったとな。
As soon as those words leave my lips, I realize my mistake. That makes it sound like I broke my promise to Mayuri, just as I could give Lukaku a fun time, doesn't it? Well, I suppose that is what happened. But Mayuri didn't know didn't need to know that.
本当？よかった。
But Mayuri, innocent as she is, just gives me a happy relief smile.
じゃあ、オカリンとルカちゃんは別れたりすることもないんだね。
ああ、別れない。
Actually, our temporary relationship has already ended. But, you know, that was our agreement. But I don't think I need to tell Mayuri that.
そっか。これでマユシーは安心してコミマに集中できるよ。
マユリは明日も参加するのか？
そうだよ。3日連続なの。
I shouldn't have asked. I fight the urge to check my phone. Last time I checked, it was about 7 p.m. I don't have the guts to check again. Lightning strikes her and kills her. What the fuck? I don't want to watch the seconds tick down to Mayuri's death. I'd rather be surprised.
あのね、さっき電話したらまだ近くにいるって言ってたよ。
別に置いていってもいいんだがな。
もうちょっと待ってみようよ。
That's what Mayuri wants, then I won't deny her. Besides, I don't want Mayuri's last moments to be on a crowded train or bus, but rather somewhere she can see the stars. Not that I really want to choose, well, not that I really have any right to choose her place of death.
ねえねえ、なんとかしてルカちゃんにコスプレしてもらえないかな。どうやって説得すればいいんだろうね。
Mayuri's mood is completely healed. Why is she so happy? Did she hear something pleasing somewhere in this conversation? Why was it knowing that Lukaku, things are going well between me and Lukaku? Or was it that I kept my promise to come here after all? I don't know. I don't know, but seeing Mayuri's happy smile makes my heart ache.
ルカちゃんがキラリちゃんのコスプレしたらね、絶対似合うと思うんだ。ルカちゃんってね、マユシーがドキドキしちゃうくらい可愛いもん。世界中の人たちにね、ルカちゃんの可愛さを知ってもらいたいってオカリンも思うよね。あ、それともルカちゃんは自分だけのものって思ってるのかな。でもね、独り占めはダメだよ。マユシーだってルカちゃんにキュンキュンしたいよ。
別にマユリの好きにしたらいい。ルカ子は俺のものじゃないんだから。
そっか、よかった。それにね、ルカちゃんにコスプレしてもらいたい理由はもう一つあるんだよ。
Mayuri is awfully obsessed with Lukaku today. Come to think of it, Mayuri has done nothing but talk about Lukaku for these past 4 days, ever since Lukaku and I started dating.
ルカちゃんって普段おとなしいでしょ。あんまり自分の意見も言おうとしないし、コスプレするとね、普段の自分とは別の自分になれるんだよ。だからね、最初は恥ずかしいかもしれないけど、ルカちゃんも一度やればきっと新しいルカちゃんを見つけられると思うんだ。そしたらね、今より積極的な性格になってね、もしかするとオカリンをお尻に敷いちゃうかもしれないよ。
She really does care for Lukaku. And yet I know that all of her hopes and dreams are in vain. Suddenly, Mayuri falls silent. She looks up and raises one hand high above her head, as if to catch the stars twinkling in the night sky. A star falls from the sky. A rock, a meteorite, hits her right in the head. Oh my god! Stardust handshake.
星は見えるか？
You can see the stars more clearly in Ariake than in Akiba. If only the stars would answer her call. If only she could melt into their embrace. What salvation that would be. In the past, when she has reached for the sky, I've always pulled her back to the earth, as if to keep her from floating away. But today I don't care. What does Mayuri think about when she reaches for the starry sky? I've never asked her. Perhaps now is the time.
なあ、前より。おーい、オカリン、マユシ。
Shut up, Daru. He falls on her and crushes her. Dies. Daru runs up to us calling our names.
ああ、ダルくん、遅いよ。
あ、悪い悪い。いやー、戦利品の確認に手間取ったでござる。
Daru's backpack is filled to the brim. He's also carrying 5 paper bags illustrated with moe drawings. Such zeal.
じゃあ、帰ろっか。
Mayuri gets up to lead the way, and we start heading to the train station. The direct shuttle bus to Akiba has already ended its service.
今日も暑くて死ぬかと思ったっつーの。コスプレ会場はどうだったん？
風が気持ちよかったよ。
まあ、マユシは自分でコスプレするわけじゃないしな。つうか、オカリンいつ来たん？なんか買った？
いや。
おやおや、なんか暗くね？彼女持ちのリア充のくせに、なぜにそんな顔してやがりますか？
オカリン？どうかし。
Mayuri's voice is abruptly cut short. Her shuke falls to the ground with a thud. She legitimately just has a heart attack? What the fuck is this bullshit? It's time. Mayuri presses her hands to the center of her chest. She just has a straight up heart attack. Her face contorts in pain. I see it happen in slow motion, frame by frame. Slowly, she starts to fall. It's so sudden. So sudden. And so I fail to catch her in time. The fuck is this bullshit? Mayuri falls to the ground motionless.
Mayushi?
What? I can't move. I can't breathe. Strangely, I feel no sorrow. All I feel is guilt. I knew this would happen. I would have prevented it. The one who killed Mayuri is me.
Mayushi! どうしたんだよ!
Daru tosses his bags away and runs to Mayuri's side. He lifts her up and slaps her cheeks a bit. Yeah, that'll fucking work. I keep watching as if I were merely a bystander.
息してない。
Yeah, no shit.
何これ？なんだよこれ？
Bullshit, that's what it is.
オカリン、マユシがなんか変だよ。
Yeah, she's dead.
死んだんだな。
What could be the cause? A heart attack? She wasn't killed this time, but that's a relief. At least Mayuri died in one piece.
死んだって。そんな嘘だろ？だっておい、マユシ、起きろよ。ドッキリか？ドッキリだろ？ 僕を騙してどうしようってんだよ。
誰？
I put my hand on Daru's shoulder to calm him down.
マユリは死んだ。
Daru turns pale. His lips tremble as he looks at Mayuri's face in disbelief.
救急車を呼ぼう。
なんでこんな。
Oh no.
つうか、お前なんでそんな平然とした顔してんだよ。
Because I've seen this like 80 million times now.
死んだんだぞ。もう帰ってこないんだぞ。分かってんのか、オカリン。
分かってる。
分かってるじゃなくてさ、マユシが息をしてないんだよ。なあ。
俺は見殺しにした。
は
I kneel beside
俺
Mayuri.
はマユリを助けられなかった。
I reach out to Mayuri's motionless body.
いや違う。救わなかった。
I embrace her tightly.
見捨てたんだ。俺はマユリを。
I look up to the starry sky just as Mayuri's always did. The tears don't come. Maybe I've gotten used to it. Or maybe it's because I'm not worthy to mourn her. What fills my heart is emptiness. I'm leaning against the wall, hugging both knees. I don't remember how long I've been there. How much time has passed since Mayuri's death? I didn't go to the vigil or the funeral. How could I when I'm the one who killed her? I don't want to see anything or anyone. Even breathing is hard now. And yet I have no choice but to face this emptiness, this heart-rending guilt, and accept what I've done. This is my duty now. That is my duty now. Someone pulls the curtain open. Light shines in from the lounge. A girl is standing there, silhouetted against the light. As soon as I realize who it is, I turn away and prepare to block out the noise.
岡部、もう3日もそうやってるけど、せめて何か食べたら。あんた、知ってたんでしょ？
Yeah.
マユリがあの日死ぬこと。どうしてタイムリープしないの？あんたならマユリを助けるためにタイムリープマシンを使うこともためらわない。私はそう予測してた。そもそも漆原さんの性別を男にして IBN5100 を取り戻すっていう計画はどうなったの？あんたはマユリを助けるためにその計画を実行に移してた。なのになんで？いや、それとももしかしてあんたはすでに IBN5100 を取り戻して別の世界線へと移動した後とか？
Yeah, totally.
ここに残されているのは岡部倫太郎の残滓、あまり、そして世界はパラレルワールドとして、ここでは真由里が助からなかった未来が継続する。
IBN5100 は取り戻さなかった。
My voice is hoarse, perhaps because I haven't spoken in 3 days.
どういうこと？
ルカ子を男に戻すことは俺にはできなかった。だから運命を受け入れた。
No, that makes it sound like I wasn't responsible.
真由里を見殺しにした。
I hear Kurisu gasp. Why did I confess? It's not something I should confess so easily. It's like admitting to murder. It should have been a secret between Lukaku and me. And yet, do I want to be blamed? Would that make me feel better? It hurts to live with this bottled up guilt, and at this point I'd welcome condemnation. Kurisu isn't one to mince words. I'm sure she'll tell me exactly what a worthless human being I am. No, she'll tell you, like, you know, it's a hard decision, blah, 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 blah. Actually, no, she won't say, like, anything bad. However...
ご飯食べる？
Kurisu betrays my expectations.
カップ麺でよければ作るけど、それとも何か買ってくる？
責めろよ。真由里を殺した俺に怒れよ。
怒りたい気持ちはあるけど、やめとく。私がとやかく言う必要はないみたいだから。過去に戻って因果率をねじ曲げようとすることこそ
I've already came to that conclusion.
というより、怒れるわけないよ。あんたは因果の輪から外れて存在として孤立してまでずっと一人で頑張ってきた。だからあんたの苦しみは誰にもわからないし、あんたの選択の意味は誰からも理解されない。そんなあんたを一度もタイムリープしてない私が責められるわけない。
なんでそんなに物分かりがいいんだ。
I clutch my knees.
物分かりがいいわけじゃない。あんたがタイムリープで真由里を助けようと決めたその時に、誰からも分かってもらえないと覚悟したはず。だったらそれを甘んじて受けなさい。そうすればあんたは自分がしたことの意味について忘れることはないから。
So in other words, she's telling me to suffer on my own. What a cruel woman.
ただあんたはあんたが取った選択によって助けたもう一人の子について責任を取るべきよ。 まゆりは死んだわ。残念だけど、残念っていう言葉だけじゃ足りないぐらい悲しいけど、とにかくまゆりはもういない。世界の収束、世界の意志には逆らえなかった。でもあの子は今も生きてる。あんたのおかげで女の子として生きてる。
I think I found actually the best ending. Holy shit, this is just depressing.
そしてあんたと同じように孤立して苦しんでると思う。あの子の苦しみを理解してあげられるのは
Talk about luck.
共犯者である岡部だけでしょ。
共犯者。
I knew you wouldn't pull no punches, Makise Kurisu. Lukako's image floats through my mind. She used to be a guy, but now she's a girl and she'll live as a girl from now on. I'm the only one who chooses that future for Lukako. When I imagine her frail smile, I feel like spring has come to thaw the frozen soil of my heart. I can't bear to lose Lukako, too. In that case, I know what I must do.
ありがとうクリス。お前と話せてよかった。
As I enter the courtyard, I can almost feel the heat slowly drain away. Beside the main building stands a large tree, its branches coated with vibrant leaves sway in a gentle breeze. The shrine is cooler than the streets of Akiba proper. Maybe it's because Kanda River is so close. As usual, the shrine is empty. I find myself standing before the offering box, gazing into the inner sanctum. I wonder if Lukako's home. Her family should be here too. How should I call for her? Just then the wind suddenly lets up and the sound of the rustling tree stops for a bit. In the silence I hear someone sobbing. It sounds like it's coming from behind the main building. I slowly head towards the sound. It's probably Lukako crying. Look, it is. Lukako is there sitting on the grass, hugging her knees as she cries. Samadari is in her hands.
ルカ子。
岡部
Lukako looks at me with wet eyes, but immediately afterward she buries her face into her knees. Then her shoulders start shaking once more.
昨日まゆりちゃんの告別式に行ってきました。
I'm sorry.
みんな泣いてました。まゆりちゃんって本当にたくさんの人から愛されてたんだなって。もちろん僕もまゆりちゃんのこと大好きでした。
I don't know if it would make it better if she wasn't loved by a lot of people. Like, that would make it even more sad, though.
僕かなり人見知りする性格だけど、まゆりちゃんは変わらずに明るく接してくれて、僕にとって一番大好きな友達だったんです。
I lost the words I was about to say. All I can do is sit silently next to Lukako.
なのにねえ岡部さん、僕たちどうして生きてるんでしょう。
Because our day to die hasn't come?
まゆりちゃんは死んじゃったのに、僕はこうして今も女の子のまま。
Now that she remembers being a guy, Lukako is beginning to have gender identity issues. I have no idea how that feels. Yeah, that's probably not a good thing either. Wow. Seems like I screwed up a little bit. Just curious who said Lukako is disconnected from causality too.
僕がこうして何も変わらずここにいるのって、とても
I preferred the ignorance is bliss
いけな
timeline.
いことのような気がするんです。
That felt the best.
そんなことはない。
I try to cheer her up with some meaningless words, but Lukako shakes her head in denial.
岡部さん、なんとかまゆりちゃんを助ける方法ありませんか？
Yeah, but it involves me not knowing anyone. And no one else knowing each other really either. And I'm only dating Ferris. Yeah, that's their way to save Mayuri.
無理だ。
そんな。
Still crying, Lukaku stands and pleads with me.
考えましょうよ。僕、まゆりちゃんが助かるためなら何だってします。まゆりちゃんから前に聞いたことがあります。岡部さんは時間を遡る装置を作ったって。
She lied. Is she talking about the time leap machine?
それを使えば
無理なんだ。
時間を遡れば何か方法が。
You could have her in a hospital bed and it wouldn't matter.
方法は
I make that firm declaration with hung head and clenched fists.
残酷なことかもしれないが、俺たちはマユリの死を受け入れて、それでも生きていくしかないんだよ。
諦めちゃダメですよ。どうして諦められるんですか？まゆりちゃんが亡くなって悲しくないんですか？
とにかく方法はないんだ。
嫌です。僕はまゆりちゃんに死んでほしくない。
ルカ子、
I grab her shoulders and look straight into her eyes.
俺がそう簡単に諦めたと思うか？
岡部さん、
あいつは俺にとっても大事な幼馴染だったんだ。諦められるわけがないだろう。考えたさ。死ぬほど考えて、もがいてもがいて、どんな手を使ってでも助けようとしたさ。時間だって一体何度遡ったと思ってるんだ。だが無理だった。世界はあいつの死を望んだ。俺がどれだけそれを回避しようとしても、そんな俺を嘲笑うかのように世界はマユリを奪っていった。マユリを助けるために他の人間の思いだって犠牲にした。傷つけてでもマユリを助けるために俺はやってきた。だがそれも限界だ。もう無理なんだ。
No, there is something I can do. There are still things I can do to save Mayuri. But I chose none of them. Theoretically, it's not impossible. But it is impossible for me.
ごめんなさい。僕、岡部さんの気持ちちっとも考えてませんでした。だけど無理なはずないですよ。もう一つだけ方法が残ってるじゃないですか。僕が男に戻れば。
それはダメだ。
There's no meaning to our choice if we do that. I chose Lukaku over Mayuri. Ultimately, that's all there is to it.
お願いします、岡部さん。僕、まゆりちゃんを犠牲にしてまで女でいたくないです。 まゆりちゃんを助けてあげて。
俺はお前を男には戻さない。
どうしてですか？
俺がそれを選んだんだ。もうこれ以上俺のエゴのために誰かを傷つけることはできない。それに元の世界線に戻ったところでマユリの死を回避できるかどうかは絶対じゃないんだ。俺はその低い確率のために誰かの思いを、お前の思いを犠牲にはできない。だからもういいんだ。
岡部さん、でもこんなの許されないです。僕という存在に耐えられないんです。僕が女の子であるということがまゆりちゃんの死の上に成り立ってるなんてこと、これから一生受け止めて生きていくなんてこと、そのことが重すぎて押しつぶされちゃいそうなんです。ねえ、どうしてあの時18年前の丘、どうしてまゆりちゃんじゃなくて僕なんかを選んでくれたんですか？
I didn't. I didn't choose you over her. Sorry. Hate to burst your bubble. I'm just a
お前は
completionist.
何も負い目を感じることはない。すべては俺の選択だ。
But at some point, it's just going to be. I'm always going to be. If we take this route, I'm always going to be chasing her around and making sure I change the past so she never feels any danger or pain. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous to think you can handle that. And who are you to say it's not her time to die? Sure, it's going to make you upset, but you're not God. You don't get to choose when people live and die. You're not a god.
マユリを殺したのは
You're not fate.
俺なんだ。だから罪は俺が全て被る。
So I just humbly disagree with this whole quest. Because I don't think it's his place to determine, yeah, I'm gonna change people's lives, back to when they're being shitty, just because my childhood friend died. And I think this works. There's no proof that this works, but you know, I change it and it gets delayed a day when she dies, so it has to do something. So I change it enough, I might delay it a year. I mean, I just think that it's foolish. It is foolish to try to do. Try to play the universe and do something, be something that you just cannot control. I'm the one with the power of a god. I'm the one who chose Mayuri's fate. Therefore, I am the one who must bear that responsibility.
それにお前にも幸せになってほしいって思っている。
幸せになんてなれるはずないじゃないですか。
That's a good question.
まゆりちゃんが死んだのは僕のせいでもあるのに。
お前のせいじゃない。何度も言わせないでくれ。今は悲しいかもしれないが。
Give it like, I don't know, A year and you'll be fine.
お前にはマユリの分まで前を見て生きていってほしいんだ。
そんなの嫌です。
Lukaku clings to my chest. She stares into my eyes without wiping away her tears.
僕はそれなら岡部さんと一緒に背負いたいです。
God, this is a relationship that would be able to last. Built on the grief of my dead childhood friend. Yeah, that's a great foundation to build a relationship on.
一緒に背負う。何をバカな。俺は因果の輪から外れた人間だし、マユリを見殺しにする選択をした人間で。
それなら僕だって因果の輪からは
Yeah, you can't do that.
外れます。僕の記憶の中に男だった時の思い出が蘇ってきている時点でもう外れかけているんですよ。まゆりちゃんの命と引き換えに僕が女として生きているんだっていうことも知っちゃっているわけですし、僕たち共犯者なんですよ。
Kurisu said the same thing. We're accomplices, Lukaku and I.
この悲しみもこの負い目も二人で忘れずに抱いていきたいです。
We are disconnected from causality. Nobody else can understand this. That's why.
はあ、分かったよ。
I embrace Lukaku strongly.
一緒に背負ってくれ。一緒にこの思いを忘れずに生きていこう。
ずっとそばにいてもいいですか？僕岡部さんのこと好きだから。まゆりちゃんへの裏切りかもしれないけど、ずっと一緒にいたいんです。
もちろんだ。
We can bear the same burden. We both can bear the same burden. We'll accept Mayuri's death, yet still live on shoulder to shoulder. Afterwards, we pass the time, sitting in silence until the sky turns to the color of dusk. Lukaku rests her hand on my shoulder. I embrace her and feel her breathing next to me. We gaze silently at the sky, and in our hearts we pray for Mayuri's happiness in the afterlife. I'm sorry, Mayuri. I'm sorry.
ねえ、岡部さん。
Lukaku raises her head and breaks the silence. I can see firm resolve in her expression.
僕、まゆりちゃんにどうしても一つだけやり残したことがあるんです。
What?
そのせいでまゆりちゃんに悲しい思いを
cosplay.
させちゃいました。
やり残したこと？
コスプレです。
Oh, that. Those last few weeks, Mayuri was constantly asking Lukaku to wear costumes she made for her, but Lukaku was too embarrassed to try. I remember Mayuri on the day she died.
ルカちゃんがキラリちゃんのコスプレしたらね、絶対似合うと思うんだ。ルカちゃんってね、マユシーがドキドキしちゃうぐらい可愛いもん。ルカちゃんって普段おとなしいでしょ。あんまり自分の意見も言おうとしないし、 コスプレするとね、普段の自分とは別の自分になれるんだよ。だからね、最初は恥ずかしいかもしれないけど、ルカちゃんも一度やればきっと新しいルカちゃんを見つけられると思うんだ。そしたらね、今より積極的な性格になってね、もしかするとオカリンをお尻に敷いちゃうかもしれないよ。
Even on that day, Mayuri only talked about Lukaku. Even though I stood her up on my promise to bring Lukaku to Komimata and made her lonely. Mayuri wanted Lukaku to cosplay from the bottom of her heart.
時間を遡る装置を使ってあの日に戻れませんか？
戻るって、お前が？
Lukaku nods firmly.
本気なのか？
Nobody used the time leap machine except me. It's never failed so far, but if something does happen, it might not be reversible. CERN's test subjects turned into jellymen. Something like that could happen to her, or she could lose her memory like Suzuha did.
危険すぎる。あれは俺以外には使わせられない。
お願いします。せめて最後にまゆりちゃんに笑顔でいてもらいたいんです。僕、まゆりちゃんに何もしてあげられなかったから。
だがお前はああいう場所に来るオタクのことが苦手だったはずだ。
確かにちょっと怖いです。でもそんなこと言ってられないです。それに僕は岡部さんと本当に同じになりたい。その装置を使えば因果の輪から完全に外れてしまうんですよね。それで岡部さんと同じ気持ちを背負えます。だから
Her innocent feelings warm my heart. Lukaku truly cares for me and Mayuri. In the end, I have to grant her wish. When we came back to the lab, no one was there. Just a few days ago, Mayuri, Kurisu, Daru, and I were laughing here together. With Mayuri gone, and nothing seems to remain from these days but dreams. The lab feels truly empty. But I hide those feelings and lead Lukaku to the development room. Luckily, the 42 CRT is turned on downstairs, so we can start the time leap machine when ready.
飛び先はいつに？
あの日の朝に。前日に飛んだりするときっと僕は現実を受け止めることができなくて動揺しちゃうと思うんです。だから
She's choosing the morning of that fateful day, so she can cosplay with a smile. But to jump to that day would take at least 3 consecutive leaps. Will she be able to get all the way to the 15th? But despite my worries, Lukaku remains undaunted.
無事に飛んだら俺に連絡を取るんだ。そうしたらきっと俺はお前を真由里のところに連れて行ってやる。
はい。
I cover Lukaku's head with the time leap machine's headgear. Her body is clearly shaking. But that's understandable, I guess. Even I'm starting to get tense. My heart feels like it's about to explode. This is the first time leap machine experiment with a subject other than me. I can't stop thinking about the worst case scenario.
心配するな。脳が少し痛むぐらいだが、すぐ収まる。
You'll have an ear-piercing headache and the urge to throw up everywhere, but don't worry about it, it's fine. It's normal.
はい。
向こうについても、決して取り乱すなよ。落ち着いて状況を理解するんだ。大丈夫。俺がついている。
I gently caress Lukaku's cheek. She responds with a small sigh of relief.
じゃあ、行きます。
I nod and hide the shaking of my fingertips as I set the microwave timer.
きっと戻ってきますから。
ああ、待っているぞ。
I smile to Lukaku. Immediately afterwards, the discharge fills the room. I open my eyes wide in wonder as Lukaku's body begins to shine. The building shakes violently. The smell of ozone fills the air. The light is blinding. I can hardly keep my eyes open.
岡部さん。
Lukaku's cry is suddenly cut short. Well, what the fuck? A shock ripples through my body like it always does right after a time leaping.
ここは
The fuck? This time I wasn't the one who leaped. But nevertheless, I teleported from the lab to Yanabayashi Shrine. Did the word line change? No, reading Steiner didn't activate, so I don't think it did. Then why? Was it because of Lukaku's changes to the past? I look to the side, and there I see Lukaku. She gets up and smiles once she notices my gaze.
見ますか。
Sure, what?
写真
What's this about pictures?
行ってきたんですよ。僕、
Oh, okay.
覚えてないんですか、岡部さん。急に様子が変わりましたけど。
お前が過去へ飛んで、その直後に俺はここに立っている。小見間には行ってきたのか。
Lukaku once again bursts into tears. Then she slowly nods. She takes out a few pictures and hands them to me.
まゆりちゃん、とても嬉しそうでした。
I look at the first picture she handed to me. I gasp in surprise when I see what's on it.
俺もお前もはしゃぎすぎだよな。
I realize that I am crying. In the picture, Mayuri is smiling. And we are smiling with her. Oh, hey, ending. Oh, Jesus. Yet another ending crushed. Time to get the other three, I guess. Fucking 4 degrees. Stop it. Go away. No one likes you. I still stand by ending my first ending, ending number 2. Ferris. Oh God. I just think it's the best of both worlds. You don't get it, sacrifice, because in this, he just comes to the realization, like, yeah, I'm just gonna have to let Mayuri go. This is very interesting that it actually does. Before, say, like, a final ending or whatever, they just does acknowledge it, like, it's impossible. It's just, I'm constantly chasing something that I cannot, stop at some point. It's just something that has to be accepted. Though I don't know if he comes to that exact realization. Partly, he kind of danced around it. He didn't quite say that, you know, it's something that I just have to come to terms with. He didn't say it like that, but in a way I view that ending as that. Yes, I view it as however I want to. But I liked it. It was good. All the endings are gonna probably be good. It's just, it depends what I want, personally, I guess. And I wouldn't want to have to kill anyone. I mean, ideally, you want to kill as minimum amount of people as possible. So, I think mine gets there more than that, but you never fucking know, right? It's impossible. But I do like that he acknowledged it, at least in this. By, you know, just saying, like, just give it up. It's good, though.